time in over a year that I've been up to the airport Vortex. It was raining pretty good. Yay, I brought an umbrella. It was raining pretty good, which is a treat, total treat in Sedona, Arizona, anywhere in the Pacific Southwest. Just kidding, in the desert Southwest. So check this out. See what you can see. It's gotten a lot more organized. Really, come here, Gab. Here's the red rock dog. There she is. Same color as the red rocks. So if I turn around this way, this is Thunder Mountain. Most lightning strikes in the whole area. And where I was yesterday out Soldiers Pass would be right over there. Well, not quite. It would be right wherever. Come on, Gab, let's go this way. So it's beautiful. So mainly where everybody goes when you come to the Vortex, and you really should do this, you should go to the main. They now have little guardrails and fences and everything, and you would go up to the top of this knoll. If you look close, you might see some people. There's a beautiful raven sitting right here. Right there. But then, if you don't, because there'll usually be a lot of people up there, like, I don't know, 500,000 people a year, I have no idea, because it's obviously very popular. But just to the north of that, is another knoll, this knoll, which Gabby and I are going to walk towards, okay? Let's go, Gab. Let's walk this way. Walk this way. Which usually there's nobody here. So if you ever come visit me, I'm glad to show you where to go with this. Or if you do sessions with me, I'm glad to hook you up as an afternoon outing by yourself. I'm not an official land guide in Sedona. I used to be. I just took so few people out every year that I didn't get a permit and all that. It's kind of paid tours. Anyhow, we're now walking out of this path next to the northern knoll. It's a bit of a thin path. Some people get a little scared of heights walking on it. Let me flip it around so you can see where we're going. Yeah, here we go. So there, Gabby's gone ahead of me. So this is the knoll that I go to. And over here you can see some people up on that knoll if you look closely. Moving around. That's very popular. And this is the trail out this way. There used to be a medicine wheel out here years ago. The Forest Service discourages those things now and dismantles them. But there used to be a permanent medicine wheel that we used to use. Beautiful trail out here. Isn't this cool? I haven't been here for a long time. And then if we turn right here a little bit, swing right, you can see very famous Bell Rock in the distance. Boy, it looks a lot closer in my eyesight. Yeah, I'll zoom in. That's Bell Rock over there. Next to Courthouse on its left. And then as we're going to swing by even more, you'll get to see Cathedral Rock, which is sort of the ultimate. Sometimes when I'm over here, people will see me over here and they'll go, oh, let's go over there too. It's beautiful how Mother Nature will totally provide sacred space wherever you go. You can go to the Grand Canyon, which is, I don't know, 5 million people a year. Here's an ocotillo. These are these crazy lightning bolt plants. Now they cut them on this side, but it would be symmetrical normally. We've had some rain because it's got some greenery. Very cool. Nice ocotillo. There's the baby. Hi, Gab. What do you think? You can't go off the edge. But you know that. So swinging around again. I'll stop again. You stay, Gab. It's off towards Bell Rock. I'll zoom in one more time because it just looks like a nothing in the distance from here on the camera. Gabby, you stay up here with Dad. That's Bell Rock. And of course the newly made road, which turned out to be a total failure. Alaska. It's still just one lane either way. Silliness. All right, I'm gonna flip it back around. Untangle my umbrella. Collapsing belief systems. One thing I was noticing today was you're getting very strange bedfellows with belief systems. Because when you blow a bubblegum bubble to the edge, it gets really brittle right before it collapses. You could say our system, our culture, our cult is getting close to the fragile, brittle end stages. One of my favorite curly little trees, ancient pine here. Just turns into artwork. It's really beautiful. So our cult, our culture, the cult you are in, culture, because we are reaching the end of our culture, there's going to be very strange collapsing of belief systems. You're going to find heavy rock and roll guys that are going to be real good friends. Like I just watched a thing with Henry Rollins about Ted Nugent, or the Punks, the Stooges, MC5. Yet Ted Nugent's going to be a alt-right constitutionalist, and Henry Rollins is going to be super liberal, right? And yet they're going to be able to get together on the music. And this is going to happen more and more and more. You're going to find people flipping sides, like super conservative are going to go super liberal. And I mean, just look at the regular media right now. We're having almost Democrats and Republicans have flipped sides. You know, they're like taking opposing positions. So as the stuck in them, you're going to have our polar opposites, the Jekyll and Hyde syndrome, happening a lot, where that which you judged, now you have become. Or, you know, you used to think that so-and-so was, thought I heard a deer. There's deer around here. With that, that makes total sense. So as the belief systems collapse, the yin and the yang, black and the white dots are going to start, imagine them going really big and really small and disappearing back and forth. It's sort of like erasing belief systems. We're going to finally arrive, systems are secondary. What you believe, it's just temporary clothing. You're putting on a clothing, and out you as a being, me respecting you as a being is more important, and you have the right to say or believe whatever you want, because we realize they're just temporary in the temporeal, temporary real inside of time, temporeal. I used to sit here a lot. This is where the medicine wheel used to be. Anyway, if you find people flipping belief systems and so forth, there's Cathedral. This is, I'll zoom in on it for you. Oh, big fingers. Oops, sorry, there's Cathedral Rock. Yeah. Come on back to normal. So, but the lesson is that we're going to pop our bubbles of fighting for belief systems, fighting for religionism, fighting for scientism, fighting for points of view, worldviews. We're going to realize that the human element, than what the human element temporarily dresses in or believes in. Yeah. I'm trying to give you some examples without triggering you. People that have traditionally been owned by the Democrats. Oh no, this is bad. You can't talk about this stuff. They're going to go super conservative. You're going to have super conservative people go super large S and very helpful, and they're going to join. Seeming polar opposites are going to join and start personal foundations and personal organizations that are really there to help individual humans in respect. And what we believe in, those are just sort of foisted on us theories. And theories are, and if we can come together, like you could say an anarchist and a libertarian, beautiful cartoon of the punk rocker kid with an anarchy symbol on his t-shirt, and then John say, no government, a government with a slash through it. And they look at each other, and monarchy is just libertarianism for conservatives or something, right? So now the black is going to turn into the white, and it's going to continually circle back and forth. Have some serious popping, calcifying. As the bubble gum bubble gets big, it's going to go brittle and hard and start fighting each other. And this is the time when societies collapse usually, and there's internal fighting, and you can see the tendencies and stuff like that. But if you maintain the human respect element, you're going to be able to walk through this. And more people are going to be Americans or, Christians, Muslims, whatever, scientism versus atheism or whatever, men versus women. All the polarities are going to stop, And then eventually out of that, there's going to be enough of us to create 1,000 Buddhas, 1,000 awakened Buddhas, and this thing is over. That's all it takes, 1,000 of us. It's not that easy. Right now it's been lightning, and I'm not sure if it's lightning inside my eyeballs, because I'm getting these flashes from awakening symptoms. Anyway, much love. Check out the webcast if you're interested in walking in the world but not of it. If you're interested in the middle way that Buddha talks about. If you're interested in being wise and not letting ideologies and ideologues divide us. Divide and cause. It'll scare mommy if I show her this video. Oh, that's it. Oh my God. All right, much love. Check out the webcast, tobiaslars.com. And if you're doing personal healing work, I recommend you start with the innerbodyawakening.com and go from there on to the alchemy. I'm not out of the woods yet. I got too enthusiastic and gets started too quickly. Where we do both the inner body awakening and the alchemy process, and you can attend remotely, and we just actually go through it, practice it, so you can come away with having these two basic methods to operate your energetic systems. Much love. More later. Ciao. See if I can get rid of this notification here so I can shut this off. There we go. All right, bye.